Venkat has this question. SEBI has carved out a category for retirement and children funds. What's special about them? The special thing about them is that they are being called one. So when investors invest, these funds are primarily meant for the naive investors who will look at these investments with they will look at these investments for these goals in a very sacrosanct way. They will not fiddle with it. Because if it's for the children, then it will be invested, and of course these are very simple ordinary funds. They are conservative hybrid funds, or they are aggressive hybrid funds for these two goals. There is no special, of course SEBI mandates that both these funds must have a lock-in period, so to enforce this. So we have to see how it evolves. But any mutual fund can be your retirement fund. Any mutual fund can be your children's fund. And in fact, if you are a little thoughtful and if you are listening to Investors Hangout, you better be choosing the best fund for these goals, because depending on the time frame for your investment, assuming that you are 30-year-old and your retirement is 30 years away from now, then you should be entirely as much into equity as possible. Only in a limited way you should be in fixed income to the extent the money that you need for emergencies, or the money that you need for spending in the next 2-3 years, and you should just have an allocation to fixed income for rebalancing. As you get closer to your goal, you should turn conservative. My sense is that if somebody has been a lifetime investor in equity, he will not have to turn conservative, because in 20-30 years time you will learn that equity is volatile, but volatility is not risky, is not risk. It is wild, it is volatile. So you should tame that volatility with your asset allocation. You should rebalance it periodically. You should have a small fixed income allocation when you have a lot of time. Likewise for your children's for your children's education. If you are investing for 18 years, be as much into equity. As your child gets ready to get into college, be reasonably into fixed income for his first year's college fee. While he is in first year, prepare your redemptions for his second year fee. So plan accordingly. Any fund, any good fund, could be a retirement fund or a children's fund.